Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Hangar Studios Flight 713. Today's flight time will be about 1 hour and 13 minutes following takeoff. The content creator of this flight is Captain Godwin Grimm, and this is your favorite developer, B4 Gunner. Please make sure that your seat back is in the upright position, your tray table is closed, and your seatbelt is fastened. We recommend that you continue to fasten your seatbelt while seated during the flight. Also refrain from using any electronic devices during takeoff and landing for safety reasons. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. If there is anything we can do for you, please let us know. We wish you a pleasant flight. Thank you.
I'm not big on fighting these days, but I don't call the cops. And I'm not big on scrapping lately. When I start, I don't stop. I just need one more
KCIR.
person to make me talk. That's
So I said I corrected it. KCIR.
problem might make me kill them all. I'm a hot drinker, ass kicker. I'm a hot drinker, nasty words. I got 2 fingers, my ass kisses. I'm an asshole, dirtbag, no good bastard.
You got the wrong airport there. This is TPHI KCIR to K49A, and if you can't find the K49A, just go ahead to K49A, and if you can't find the K49A, it's if you can't find K49A, just put in 49A, and it'll find it. Drop the K. So the easiest way to do that is sometimes they don't quite pick up the thing with both of them in it. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Get out of the way. I haven't started this one in forever. Magnetos. Both. They're beacon going. Master battery on. Alternator. Don't need that. Fuel crosser, don't need that. Auxiliary. Fuel pumps we need on for starting. We'll check all the sliders. He's good. I think we're good. Through the clear. Okay, we're up to snuff. Both engines running. Sure, I got more fuel than that. But I'll check. I gotta have 450 pounds. We're good. There's my avionics. Where's my avionics master? There it is. Hydro heat's on. And strobes. Taxi's on. Flight plan. You can let me import. Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Sorry, off to a slow start here. Come on, import. There we go. That's the one I want. Yeah, just look for 49A. Doesn't have the K in front of it. 9,000 feet. There it goes. Yeah, right. Double check everything. We're supposed to be taking off on runway 20, and we're going to land on. What are we landing on? We are landing on. I lost it. Where's my thing? 03. Let's see, I doubt there's a procedure for it, but we'll check. Oh, we got an RNAV on 03. Perfect. Beautiful. And the runway altitude is, oh, where are you? $14.86. Okay, that's it. That's all we need. Morning, Mighty. Hope you had a great Christmas. Here, go ahead. Run that on map for a while. Alright, dude, I'm not going to have you push me back because, oh, my right engine shut off. Why did my right engine shut off? Seems to be fine. Broke a tooth on the turkey, oh no. That's not good. The fuel pump's off. Hell out the way. Everything else is good. See, I've flown this forever. Yeah, we're ready to roll. I was gonna run that guy over. Runway 20s or takeoff. Missed him. Hey, there's somebody in the purple one. Probably misses. Long way to go to get to the end of runway 20. Get trimmed out for takeoff. You'll catch up, no worries. I said there'd be some during the day. Mr. TPHI is putting together his Christmas present. But he won't be here. Used Where to Fly today to find this flight. I did not select the worst weather for it. Just to prove that you can use the Where to Fly for prop planes. They have Cessna settings, so Cessna Piper settings, so you can do regular GA flights with it. That's probably my most used app of the last year, or the last 2 months. I use it almost every day. Get some background music going before I get to the end of the runway. I'm going to have to drive off into the field. This is why you don't play on your phone while you're driving. There's a Reaper. What he's in today, but got Reaper along. Laps to takeoff. Atomic batteries to power. Wait, wrong show. Let's give her hell. You're up. Oh no, not looking. Oh, that's why. You know, this bird can do it. That's got to be on that. There we go. Going out to old Kentucky. No, it's pretty flat out here. But the landing elevation is 1,600 feet, so. Seems like there's a rail line down there alongside the road. I always turn the wrong way when I take off, but I do. I still haven't had Christmas. We're not going to have it till the 6th now. Autopilot. Nav mode. On. Why it's stuck on 2500 feet a minute. We'll live with it for now. Head for 9,000 feet. Today's flight. It is by far not a direct flight. Landing taxi lights on. That on more. Good. Good. Gotta watch our altitude and airspeed. My engines. And back down into the green. Pressures look good. Everything looks good. I do like the fact that you can set this on GPS, which is still follow the crosshairs. Been a strange, very strange Christmas. Said both my parents got COVID. They're quarantined because Dad got it almost 4 days after Mom did, so he's quarantined longer. So it takes Dad to. Been a weird one. Nice to know there's good people in the world. The neighbors got together, brought my parents complete Christmas dinner, prime rib, ham, mac and cheese, desserts, full everything. Complete Christmas dinner. They all chipped in. All the neighbors got together and made them a really nice Christmas dinner. So they wouldn't have to cook. They're feeling under the weather, so it's nice to know there's good people around still. Once we get up to altitude, we'll trim our engines out. We're almost there. Yeah, good small town life, good people. Very, very good people. Yeah, they made them everything. Fixings for everything. That must be for the ships pulling load or unload right there. That mine. Or cranes shipping something ships out there. Good small town life where people still care about each other. Is there turkey moist? They didn't get turkey there. A ham and prime rib. Line of weather. Figures. I had a flight yesterday. You can see the pictures of it. I took from the 310. I saw the ground when I took off, and I saw it about 600 feet from the runway. The entire flight, I did not see the ground over the sky. I saw the sky and a couple of little patches through the clouds. And that was it. It was a terrible flight. The entire flight. An hour and a half, never got out of the clouds. It was sucked in completely. Yeah, we didn't break any teeth on it. I ended up having the community dinner. I went out for the community dinner. They have our local fire department puts on a free community dinner on Christmas time. So everybody that doesn't have someplace to go, they can go to the firehouse. So I went to the firehouse. I had community Christmas dinner at the firehouse, so I wasn't eating alone. Yep, it was definitely an interesting. It's definitely been an interesting Christmas. My mother's so upset originally because it was the first year my daughter's been home in years, and uncle's coming. Niece or nephew was coming. Gonna have a bunch of people there. It's the first time in years. It's been more than just 3 or 4. Oh well, we're gonna have it on the 6th now. Hell or high water, we're gonna have our Christmas on the 6th. So I spent the last couple of days. I beat Breath of Fire 1. It was something to do. I haven't played that in years. Great old RPG. What's Reaper flying anyway? I think they screwed up this. I don't have anything of what he has anymore. This thing's been showing up that's in air again. 337, the push pull? I have that. Why isn't it showing? How about it's that stupid setting? If you set too low, it won't show any of them. Oh, dear Lord. In here, isn't it? Nope. No, it's set on high. Huh. That might be one I haven't loaded. Oh, I haven't loaded that yet. I'll bet. Keep our Lake family there to help each other in this right now. Yeah. It's one of the reasons I can't live in a city. I don't even like cities. Yeah. I have the 327, but I haven't loaded it since. That's my project for this afternoon, is to load as many of the planes as I can. Because I haven't loaded so many in so long, since this is a fresh install on the new computer, so I haven't loaded the planes, so they're not showing. So that was the issue with that. Keep forgetting. I'm up. I've done probably about 20 of them. It takes a long time. I'm going to open the map and show you how crazy it is. If you'd gone direct, you'd have been there in 20 minutes. But no, we got to go around. Just point straight down. I love IFR flying. It's kind of weird. It takes you all over the place. What the hell's that? Is that a prison or a school? Buildings like that. Probably a prison. Oh, it's a prison. Look at the double big fences around it. Have that. Old Kentucky, where you were born and raised. Little song that Man Across the Sorrow. Singing that. We're going to Kentucky. I somehow overwrote my grumpy old bastard squadron one with the really quick correct one, and I can't find the old ones. Can't find the old skin. That's right. Like when you move and lose shit. So Mrs. TPHI seems to be a great wife. She gave her husband the chair she won, Boss Flight Simmer, and he's busy putting that together now. So he's gonna be all fancy now. It'll lean these engines back and I'm gonna burn up all my fuel. I forget about that on this thing. I also forget that my thing doesn't go 1-to-1 with it. Started last night, and he's a contractor. He's able to put it together in 5 minutes. Tell him to RTFM. Jared is just getting his gear where he wants it. Oh, so now he's just going to be fussy. I gotta make a trip down to get my racing seat one of these days. Sitting in a garage down in Connecticut. I gotta go get it. I don't have the frame for it, I just got the seat. I just kind of stole it out of Ferrari F430 Challenge car. It came with 2 seats in it. The passenger seat there's too much weight, so when we gave the car a diet before we put it on the road, we ripped that seat out. I'm like, oh, I'm taking that home. He's like, go ahead. Like, okay, fine. I think it's a sparkle. Oh, balls. Today's project's to load planes, fly this, and finish configuring this little handheld. I updated a whole ton of games in it, the old retro games. I put a giant memory card in it. I just been cranking the shit on there. Get all that stuff working. Start getting packed. It's gonna be a crazy year. You're not adulting today, neither am I. Leave in like 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Three weeks from tomorrow. 3 weeks from tomorrow. That was 2 weeks. I got more time than I thought. 2 weeks from tomorrow. 3 weeks. I think I've got just about everything together. Maybe for a couple days at least. Holidays, and if somebody dies, you end up with so much food. It's not funny. I don't know if they do up there, but down here, somebody passed away. Everybody that comes through the door brings a plate of food. When my grandfather died, every single person that came through the door brought a plate of ziti. Everybody. Nobody brought like a plate of cold cuts or anything else. Every single person that came through the door had a plate of ziti. They had a freezer full of ziti. Eat ziti for months. Everybody does a hand you a plate. Oh, look, ziti. Oh, look, ziti. And nobody brought brownies. Nobody brought cookies. Nobody brought cold cup plate. Everybody brought ziti. It was too funny because it's like everybody that came in had the same thought. Trying to figure out why there's two big Q's mixing down there. Nice weather. So it's going to get socked in on us. I'm not going to be able to see shit. No, you didn't. Live time, live weather? Nope. Now I'm on live time. My live time wasn't on. Need another coffee. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was just a weird visual glitch right there. I could see his foot through the wall. Weird. Oh, it's a reflection, that's why. A coppery reflection. What's that? What's that? Oh! Scam air stand. Very cool. I've blown this thing forever. Ah, okay, this touch screen. There we go. Well, that's a problem. I should not be seeing reflections of the clouds on my dash. Because, well, maybe it's picking up from there, but it shouldn't. Because you should only see sky from there. It's like it's looking through the whole fucking plane. That's what it's doing. Like there's no plane here. Reflection's not reflecting the inside of the plane. The plane's invisible. Hey, Gunner! I found a bug. Your plane doesn't exist. I'll show it to him later. Merry Christmas, I found a bug. Your plane's invisible. Why am I getting a warning? The current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. The recommended stream. What? Oh, okay, fine. I'll turn it up later. Maybe I figure out how. I don't see anything wrong with the stream. This thing's telling me it's not fast enough, but whatever. I see nothing wrong with the stream. I could see more where we're going. Popping up these freaking warnings on the bit rate, but it's what I have. It's exactly what I'm working on. know what it wants me to do. It's not stuttering. It's not causing any issues. Who knows? Windows. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing any drops in frames or anything. I don't know why it's pitching. Nope, Maddie's found a sunspot. Middle floor is blopped out in it. She's trying to bake off the fat. I made Stinky go for a long walk before we started the stream. Won't make any difference. She'll still fucking walk well. No, maybe not. Maybe she'll sleep through it. My voice is a little quiet. It's the microphone over a bit. That's about it. Because it's cranked as far as it'll go in the stream. I got it all the way up. I can move it over. Is that better? Better? Worse? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the microphone must have got bumped out of the way a little bit. This is ridiculous. We've been running for 3 hours and still hasn't done what it's supposed to do. What do we got down there? Ship plant. Fuel tank farm. I have no idea. Racetrack. Racetrack. Is that a racetrack or is that a train loop? It's a fucking train loop. Get all excited. Racetrack is a train loop. Son of a bitch. Yeah, you see the trains come in. There's the train loop. Damn it. I don't think we're going to see much of anything here in a minute. Almost perfect height though, 9,000. I think the weather's going to turn to shit on us though. Forgot when I used the old percolator, when you take the last cup of coffee, gets a little chunky at the bottom. It's a little crunchy, you have to chew your coffee. It would be a neat little plane to have, wouldn't it? The only thing I'd do if I had this plane, I'd find somebody who's good at working sheet metal, put a better looking nose on it. 100% I'd put a nicer looking nose on it. I almost didn't get this plane because it was so fucking ugly. It really was. I was like, looking at it, it's like, I don't know. It's an awful ugly plane. Somebody out there in a Tomcat, below sea level, quite a bit below sea level. Now we ain't gonna see shit for the next hour. Too bad. There's really low-hanging clouds, though. Really socked in, but they're pretty low. We got beautiful sun here today. Sun's out, just above freezing. Weird for this time of year. Funny, last night was like totally fogged in. And all I could think of was Rudolph. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, except for it was Christmas night, but it wasn't Christmas Eve. But there was fog. I could think of it was Rudolph. We got a lot of white fluffy clouds. So I was watching a couple other YouTubers and trying to figure out why they're doing so much. Well, they're doing so well. And I was like, oh, well, they're doing this and they're doing this. It's like, oh, well, it's like, then my brain went, no, you're not doing any of that. You're not going to do any of that. You don't want to be them. You want to stay yourself. Fuck that. I don't care if I have. It's too easy to chase the numbers in this game. And not the sim, but the YouTube game. It's too easy to want to chase the numbers. It's too easy to go down that rabbit hole. I know a lot of people are trying to do it for that very reason, but I figure if I do that, then I'm not being myself, and let's just finish. I don't want to do that. I want to continue to do what I want to do, not what the world wants me to do. I could always buy all the people. That's a thing. Needs more subs, just buy them. Yeah, but I see where it. Yeah, I'm gonna stay myself. I'm gonna just fuck that. I'm gonna stay myself. I'm not too worried about that. It's amazing how easy it is to get hooked into the numbers. Oh no, I'm not changing. I'm not gonna do that. But I found myself looking at it, going, oh, okay. And then it's like, you know, that's stupid. You're not gonna change. I don't want to change. I don't want to do shit other people are doing. I want to do what I'm doing. People like it, they'll fly along. If they don't like it, they'll go away. You know, it's what it is. I'm not here to make fortunes with it. I'm here to entertain a small group of people and have a good time. It's about entertaining, and I'm not as entertaining as some, and I'm more entertaining than others, so I guess we'll keep it right where it's at. It was a beautiful day when I took off. I didn't see all these clouds. It was technically far east, but it was gorgeous where I took off. Yeah, forwarding to ports made all the difference in the world about keeping people visible, as you can see. Oh, did you see where somebody in a Vision Jet crashed? Is it Vision Jet? No, there was a... Ah, shit. There was a Vision Jet that went down, then there was a DA... One of the diamonds went down, and they kept asking him to shoot. They had another pilot following him, looking for the chute to pull and stuff like that, and there was no contact with him. The pilot must have had a heart attack. The plane just flew until it went in the water, ran out of fuel, went in the water. Look at the pilot had died. He was the only one in the plane. I'm surprised at the age of some of these pilots. It's like, I know people that age that are not allowed to drive anymore. These guys are flying planes. Oh, you see a little bit breaking up. Patchy. There's anything down there with like, oh, fields. Looks like the cloud layer higher there. It's not good. When do we turn south? We're not going to turn north first. Just a touch. Traffic. Yes, I know I have traffic. I had to turn it off the other night when my Reaper the thing kept yelling at me. I had to go in and shut the voice off on the flight because it wouldn't shut up because he was flying so close. He kept saying traffic. Bitch, you better get bitching the whole flight. I finally shut her off. That was a long flight. That's the longest flight I've done in a long time. I went from Portland, Oregon to Chicago. I was going to do a full coast-to-coast flight. I don't want to sit here for 5.5, 6 hours. Of course, I can always put it on and go do other stuff. But then where's the fun in that? Then you're not seeing anything. This really stinks. Might have to shut the weather off. We'll see. Doesn't improve a little bit. I can say one thing I love about this new computer is I have the cloud set up maximum. I love it. I have the cloud set on ultra. I like the clouds on ultra more than I do the ground on ultra. You do it for now, shut off so you can see some stuff. I was about to. Yeah, it's all socked in. Let's go to... Oh, didn't like that. There. Got that funky haze, that new haze thing they put in. Yeah, we'll see where we're going. That's better. Interstate. No, it's not interstate. Doesn't have exits. Just a little back split highway. There goes somebody. I think it's a real aircraft. General aviation. That's why odds one way and evens the other. That way you don't run into it. Yeah, look at that nuke plant. Yeah, I've got to turn this weather off. They're gonna be terrible. The guy I was talking to does the we love IFR, does the smokestacks, nuke plants, and radio telescopes, and all that shit, and any radars, cell towers. They won't even tell him. That's bullshit. He's the biggest guy. He's one of the biggest developers there is in this shit, and Microsoft won't tell him if they're going to include it in the next one or not, so he can decide whether he's going to continue it or not. They won't even tell him. They won't even call up and say, look, we're going to have the towers, we're going to have this, we're going to have that. They won't even tell him that. It's bullshit. Just tell him. Just be kind enough to say, no, we're not including it, so you can go ahead and work on the mod, or he's still going to support it for 2020, but he wants to know if it's going to work for 2024 or what. Or what they're going to include or what they're not going to include. They won't tell him shit. This is too bad. Anything else? Morning, Stu. Merry Christmas. I hope you had an amazing Christmas. How's the kitty doing? We had to shut the live weather. I couldn't see it. Thank you, sir. She's fine. Good. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Man, the myth, Stew. Never get some mountains. Well, hills. I guess they call them mountains down there. Or you go to Texas hill country. We call it Texas hill country. It's like, go there, there's little tiny hills. You're like, right. They come from the mountains. You're like, oh, see, there's mountains. You get there and no, there isn't. My driveway's higher than half the mountains in Texas. Yeah, they're just hills. I don't even know where the hell I am. To be honest, I don't even know what town I'm in. I didn't turn that on this morning. Do I even have it installed? Owensboro, Central City. Calvert City, Kentucky Dam State Park. Where the hell am I on this map? We're there? Oh, we're on that airway, that's fine. This is why airways are weird. Louisville, Kentucky, that's right. That's where we make our main turn. We get out of the airways here. I have been thinking about putting up another monitor just to put like shit like that on it, but that way it won't show on the stream. Oh. Every time I go to do that, I'm like, nah. Don't really have room to put up another monitor. Oh, he's in the F-111 now. I love the fact that they put in the fuel dump. It's really kind of hard not to with one of the biggest parts of the jet that people remember the most. Good. I'll definitely want to stick on my list of ones to possibly get. It all depends where I can get it from. I can get it in the market, yeah. Oh, there's that. I should be able to get it at some point. Pretty countryside. Dairy barns. Long skinny has dairy barns. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The torch, where the fuel dump was on that little probe out the back when it was dumped fuel, and the pilots figured out if they were dumping fuel, if they lit their afterburner, it would set that long fuel on fire. The pilots figured that out. And of course, it's used to do it in air shows here all the time. Because the air base that I land at all the time was now a civilian airport, but that was an air base. That was actually a F-111 base. Before that, it was B-24s, I think. I don't remember which one it was, but it was F-111 nuclear bombers with nukes on board. That was back in strategic air command days, where we had jets flying all the time because a third of them in the air at all times. At all times. 1/3 of the planes were a third of all the operable planes were in the air at all times. And they were armed with nukes. So you always had nukes flying around. I hope somebody puts a B-1 bomber in with its rain following radar. You know how much fun it'd be to set that thing and full tilt with the actually have the terrain following radar on like they do in real life. Set the altimeter for 200 feet. Push the throttles to the stops and just scream into enemy territory 200 feet up. That'd be insane. That's one of the aircraft I'm actually surprised hasn't been in yet, but it is pretty complex. I think I should start a page on my Discord for the developers to look at for aircraft that people want to move. People can put up aircraft they want to see. I thought Brett did that, but I couldn't find it the other day. I want the A6. I know somebody's doing the A7. I want the A6. Aircraft I'd like to see: A6, real C-130. That's a racetrack, but I think it's for horses. That's it. We are in Kentucky. A lot of horse racing down here. A lot of horse farms, especially getting close to Louisville. Beach. Guy named himself the F4 Phantom 2. That's cool. Gay. Who's your daddy? I like to play on that word. It's great. Probably a racer with a name like Who's Your Daddy. Warnings. Oh no, you're warning again. I'm not, this is a healthy good, but it's still giving me a hard time. It's so weird. So weird. It does that. So many jets you'd want to see in the sim. Yeah. I'd like to see the Starship, which is the big Beechcraft Starship, big twin turboprop Canard, which they only made a couple of, so kind of silly you won't see that one. Probably see the Avante, which is just a more modern version of that. Is coming, I guess. What do we got down there? Trailer parks. That's more of a campground. Yeah, trailer parks. Must be this tornado country because there's trailer parks everywhere. Watching a video of a guy taking the Vision Jet and his family to freaking Bahamas. Twin P-52 look very odd. I think the new twin engine 747 is going to look weird as shit. Talk about things looking weird. They're bringing back the 747, but with the twin engines off the 777. So that's going to be weird to see. Turns out it's still in major demand as a cargo aircraft. The 747 is wanted more than all the others because it's the only one that has the full nose, so you put long items where all the others are stuck by the width of the door. It's a big rail yard next to the airport. There's downtown. Don't you love how the what the hell is it called? How good it looks until it's loaded in all the way. And how the freaking bridges are terrible under that photogrammetry. I don't know why I have it on. Because if it loads right, it looks good. The bridges always look like shit. You need a big line like that where it didn't let it load. Hello. Is that where we're turning? Yeah. That's where we're turning. I want a new nose on this thing. How the hell are you flying that thing this slow? Well, I guess we're doing 180. We're cooking right along. There's Mrs. She's not far behind. I don't know why that's in there. Carrier controls. She's tucked right in there. It's all good. Yeah, photogrammetry is like really, it just, I don't know. It's not bad if you pre-cache it, but if you don't, shit. Why am I speeding up? Get lighter on fuel, that's why. Just a touch. Oh damn, I can't be that light on fuel. Now my mixture is as lean as it can freaking get. And this thing told me I needed 500 pounds of fuel. I got a fuel leak. Down to 19% fuel. And it doesn't look like it's lost the freaking nav. Holograph 1, or Holography 1. Happy Christmas to you. The plane is having all kinds of funky issues. Not what I wanted. Start with that one. It's turning, but not near fast enough. I'm burning through huge amounts of fuel, like way faster than it should be. Reset the nav. It's going to pick back up or not. No, it's not. We're going to have to fly over to the We're gonna fly over the Magenta line. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. No idea why I did that. Hope you had a good Christmas. My altitude's not holding. Come on, come on. What the hell's going on with this plane? I have no elevator control? What the fuck? Sorry. What the fuck? This whole thing's just gone bonkers. I've had every plane's been doing crazy shit like this lately. I don't know why. It's so far into the flight and all of a sudden everything goes bonkers. Like nothing seems to work. Engines are all still in the green. Nothing's in the red. Plane is fighting me every step of the way. It wants to roll over. So weird. Oh, there, the autopilot's fighting me, that's why. Back on course. My nose up. I'm losing freaking altitude. What the hell? Everything went to shit all of a sudden. Look at my trim. Look at how far down the... That's why I'm fighting. My nose down trim is like 20%. Oh, frig. What the hell is that all about? Hey Gunner, why the hell is this thing losing fuel? I know you're not here. I'm as lean as I can make this engine. I should have had plenty of fuel. I got none. See if we can get the autopilot to come back on nav mode. Still descending. Are you going to start ascending, you silly plane? Look at my fuel burn. It's insane. Oh, got that glitch again. That was weird. Fuel burn was my bonkers. I guess I could have shot for there in the fuel. What the hell is up with that? Strange things, strange things. Uh-oh. Oh, I just gotta check something real quick. No. Sorry about that. I don't know what, yeah, since that last update, I just had the planes all sit go bonkers, where nothing seems to work right, or it's like, it gets these crazy glitches where like everything just kind of craps out. Oh, I haven't checked that. I will check it afterwards. For sure, I'll definitely jump into Navion and check it. There's been all kinds of, not just on this plane, I've had the Honda Jet, the Mustang. The Mustang, the engine shut down twice. Now that's the Cessna Mustang, 510. In a cross-country flight, long distance flight and had the engine shut down twice. Just completely shut off. We're fueling the plane, nothing wrong, just the engine's completely bolted and quit twice. I've had autopilots just shut off. Not quite sure what's going on with all that crap, but fix that and that. Just 1 second, I just gotta check something here. Oh dear me. Are you going to pick up the course now? Or are you just going to stay on heading mode? Fine, I can fly on heading mode. Altitude mode doesn't seem to be working either. We're at 9,000, right? Yep. Why are you not going to? We're getting back on course. Yeah, it's possessed, exactly. I just burned way too much fuel. I mean, like, and I seriously leaned out. Leaned out any farther than the engine was shutting off. And I was burning fuel at a crazy rate. Just think she'll be able to do this whole thing on half of a tank of fuel. Hey, Nemsky. Happy holidays. I hope you and your family are well, or everybody's family is well. Mine isn't. We're not having our Christmas till the 6th now. It was a strange Christmas. Go down in the memories of ones that stuck out because it was all weird. See how the plane handles now. What the hell is my oil temp so low? I mean, it's pink green, but still. Everything good on the engine. I don't know why the hell they just decided they didn't want to go. Oh well, it is what it is. Totally unplanned stream, just chilling. Said there'd be a couple during the day over the break. I don't have any regular flights scheduled. See how things shake out. Not planning anything because, like I say, it's the holidays. You never know when I'm going to have free time. I'm going to do a New Year's Eve stream. It could be 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours. Depends on how it works out. Yeah, we're not. That's the best part. My parents are quarantined. They got the COVID. They got COVID. They're quarantined. So we had to cancel Christmas. Well, we didn't cancel it. We postponed it. But that was the first Christmas I spent entirely alone. I mean, I like being alone. First Christmas I spent being alone in ages. Big shout out to Mrs. TPHI for checking in on me constantly. Like an old mother hen, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. There's Mighty. You're rolling in here. And an eagle. Nothing wrong with it. Greatly appreciated. Just surprising. Why are my props not even close? Looks like my right engine shit right out. Looks like my right engine's freewheeling. Not showing it. Everything's good. They're the same. It's taking its own sweet time to climb back to. I think it's only climbing at. It's supposed to be climbing at 500 feet a minute. It's climbing at whopping 100 feet a minute, 200 feet a minute. Yeah, New Year's Eve we're going to follow the train track. We're going to follow the trains from a train trip, and we're going to see how far we can get in 6 to 7 hours. Part of it's going to be bush flight. Part of it's going to be TBM or something fast. Denver to Salt Lake will be bush flights. See how far we make it. You need that 111, yeah. He's saying it's awesome. Reaper really likes it. Bush. He said bush. I laughed my ass off over what's her name, the AV Angel, doing the bush. She got into it with the bush innuendos. It's funnier than hell. It's like, yeah, we're all fucking 12 inside when it comes to that. We are. Every one of us, every last one of us is like 12 years old. Growing up is a trap. Too funny. Yeah. Even she got into it. She goes, "Oh, there's Bush. Oh, and there's a Bush." She goes, "Oh no." It was hilarious. I don't normally watch it, but she was doing something on the new Cessna that they put out. It was funny. Well, it looks like the autopilot, no, I was going to say, it looks like it decided to climb at 500 feet a minute. No, I guess it decided not to again. Hot magician, yeah. You use Magic Pro. I keep forgetting I got that really good 5-point Phantom. I keep forgetting I have that. I see somebody fly it. It's like, oh shit, yeah, I got that. This problem, I got too many planes now. It's like, what do I fly today? I have no clue. But all my tanks are all scratched up because of how bad I land. My plane is all scratched up. You know, one of my only gripes with this whole plane, cat almost made you crash, is that these look like they're welded to the thing and not getting no thing sticking out of it. Now here I made Stinky go for a nice long walk, so she wouldn't bother me. And she wants to go out. I'll be right back. Okay. We'll leave the door open for a little bit, get some fresh air in. She can come and go as she wants for a bit. Silly old fart. Of course, she probably says the same thing about me. Probably says the exact same thing about me. Silly old fart. They were getting some mountains or hills. There must be a dam up here somewhere. Did you draw some pictures, Field of Reaper? He put a picture, really cool picture of it doing the afterburn thing. You hit the afterburners and you're dumping fuel. If you check Discord, there's a couple there, but yeah, he'll drop some more, I'm sure. Hey Reaper, you drop some more pictures for Mighty? I can only imagine what our fur babies think of us. Oh, I can tell you one thing, your fucking cat is mad at you. Your cat, if it had thumbs, would have either left or killed you. Marina. I think these are, oh, there's the dam right there. We're looking at it. There's the dam. So that must dam up two different creeks. One, that's cool. Two different rivers. A cat in that picture is just fucking totally just waiting for you to go to sleep. If I could find a way to kill that bitch when she's sleeping, I would. That's just crazy. I'm just like, well, he feeds us. Takes us for walks. I think we're pretty good. No way to keep her out of trouble. I put her in the Christmas drug again yesterday. I saw the little picture of your kitten when you sent me. I haven't seen the newer, if you've gotten any new ones, but checking something real quick, sorry. It's done. I hate when you lose something, especially digitally. She's behaving at the moment, sleeping on her bed at my desk. Did you see the couple that had an owl in their tree? That they got the commercial. They bought a real tree, but it was one of those commercially processed trees. So I had the wrap on it. They got it home, unwrapped it. Then later in the day, they're getting ready to deck it, and there's a fucking owl in the tree. It must have been when they cut it, that owl didn't get out in time, and he got wrapped right in there. Could be a hoot. Yeah. Like, can you imagine? All of a sudden you're looking at an owl staring out the tree. Like, what the hell? And somebody else had a possum in their tree that was all wrapped up. They spread it all out. There's a possum in there. But the owl, it's like, the owls can fly. The owl must have been sound asleep in that machine, put the tree down and wrapped it. It's like, poor fucker. It's a good thing they didn't wait too long to buy the tree. This thing would have been dead. That'd have been even worse. Open your tree up, cut the thing up, have a dead owl fall out. Yeah, poor owl. I had a dog that before, well, I had it when I had these two, was Cameron. She was my collie. She was a smooth collie, so she was short-haired collie. Well, not super short-haired, but she was called a smooth collie. And she was a character, but I was fine. One of the first Christmases, I was finding candy cane wrappers, like hidden, and candy canes missing off the tree. And of course, I blame the kids, 100%. Now, who else is going to steal the fucking candy canes off the tree and put these little wrappers like hidden in the couch cushions, wherever? I was finding them hidden all over the place. The wrappers. Like, I kept asking kids, which one of you is stealing the candy canes? Which one of you is stealing the candy canes? They're like, nope, 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 nope. None of them were. I was just sitting there watching TV. And fucking Cameron walks by with the candy cane sticking out of her mouth. The frickin' dog, turns out, loved candy canes, and she would eat them all. She was stealing them, but she was smart enough to hide the fucking wrappers. She'd get the wrapper off and then stuff the wrapper down in the cushions or wherever the hell she could stick it so I wouldn't notice. There she goes across the room with a candy cane hanging out of her mouth. So, son of a bitch, I'm blaming the kids, it was the dog. Dog was stealing all the candy canes off the fucking tree. I thought it was the kids. Yeah. My parents finally went and bought a artificial tree this year because it was actually cheaper than the real ones. And the only tree I had that was worth cutting, it would have looked good for a Christmas tree, was a spruce, and they're picky bastards. Usually I have one or two that are worth cutting. You have to do the Mad Cat? Okay, let me pull it up here. Let me see what we got here. I have Discord open on that computer. Stu, you gotta put that up as a short. You have to put that up as a short. People will love it. There goes Mighty screaming by. That's great. That's great, Stu. That is really good. You have to be. He's got to make you happy. Absolutely. You really need to put that out as a short. That is so funny. Jesus. Yeah, you need to throw that up as a short. You should. That is a rip. That little guy's funny. It's funny as hell. Oh, Mrs. is outrunning me down low. Oh, because after that mess, I pulled my throttles back. That's why I would try to keep the plane turned out again. I burned another quarter tank of fuel from when I put in on this. That's insane. This thing is, and it leaned right out. I don't get it. Burning way too much fuel. So, Mrs. TPHI, have you convinced Gunner to put a new livery pack out with the pink livery for you? You know it's coming. Just two. It's cute. It's incredibly cute. Should put it out. We got Southwest Airlines. We got a Mighty and a Reaper. Or you got pink keyboard. You get you a pink wrap for your get you a pink wrap for your Xbox. I keep keyboards until I wear the fucking numbers off them, because I hate getting new keyboards because they don't feel right. It's like cheating on your wife if it doesn't feel right. You're used to something and then change it and it's like, no, I don't like it. I hate using new keyboards. I figure I'll learn that for lunch. I mean, it was so cheap. I needed something better. Yeah. Careful, sometimes it feels better. Hey, Colonel. How are you this morning? I hope you had a good Christmas. You get a pink mouse? I think you got a pink mouse and keyboard. I think they're both pink. I think you got a gaming mouse and gaming keyboard. And they're pink. I didn't realize all the ribs on this tail. Pink mouse too, and a pink mouse pad. Awesome. I gotta get a new mouse pad. I should put some grumpy old bastard mouse pads up for sale so I can get a new mouse pad. I don't know if they have nice mouse pads. I'll have to check. You have an appointment? Alright, Mighty, have a good one. Good luck at your appointment. What the hell was I just going to look at? I was going to go here. I'm here. I'm just seeing if I can sell mouse pads. I didn't even do mouse pads. I want to drop the old bastard. Seizures, other. Oh, hey, you want a bikini? Oh, a grumpy old bastard bikini? You can sell those. Oh my god. I want a mouse pad. Stickers, laptop sleeve, cell phone case. You don't fucking have mouse pads. I'll just get one of the ones to print your own, I guess. Fuck you then. I'm gonna sell mouse pads. Piss off. Oh, Geo grape smuggler for the guys. They have them. They do. I was just looking. They do. For real, I need a new mouse pad. I was just going to get myself a grumpy old bastard mouse pad, but I don't see them I don't see in my store where I can put them for sale. They have everything, but I didn't see mouse pads. I'll have to check later today. The one I got now is a Bell 429 that I got when we were up there flying the first passengers to fly in it there. I was up there doing that, and it's all trashed. You can't see what it was anymore. It's all black. Fly Smart, Fly Bell. Fly Smart, Fly Bell 429 on it. We got a whole bunch of shit that day. We got challenge coins, pins. First human passengers. They've been flying around sandbags. And then dummies, you know, weight dummies forever. And they needed human passengers to fly. A dear friend of mine worked there. Calls me up and says, "Hey, they need passengers to fly. Can you get up there?" It's only an hour and a half, so I'll be there. How's the live weather look? Still shitty? Still clouded in? Yeah, I'll go back to where we can see. My engines didn't like that. Screwed up my barometric pressures. Stinky's mad because the door's open. She can come and go, and she's not getting a treat every time she comes in. She's like, hey, I want a treat, son of a bitch. I'm getting hungry too, Stink. I don't know what we're gonna have. I was hoping to have the grumpy old traveler done in time so I could get a couple shirts made to take with me. But he's not done yet. Little cartoon dude's not yet done yet. Yeah, a buddy of mine, the one who did the original Grumpy Old Bastard, is doing Grumpy Old Traveler. Sorry about that. Oh, shit. Terribly sorry. I went down the wrong hole, though. Coffee went down the wrong hole. Start singing that song. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, those are cool lots right there. See, somebody got smart and put houses along there. These guys don't get. They get the benefit of living up high, but they got to put up a tower. It's get the good views. These guys all get the crazy views. It'd be a hell of a driveway. But what a view you'd have once you got up there. Doesn't snow very often down here. That driveway, I think it's main road. That's not a driveway. It's a bridge. I gotta find a place 30 to 50 acres with a view. View or on the river, one of the two. Brook or river. I'd like to get 50 acres with a small brook running through it. Pond on it. That would make me happy. One of these days. I would have bought that one the other day, except for it was in Maine. I don't want to go. I want my next one to be where it's a lot warmer than here. I don't want it to be just as cold as here. And this is still chugging along. Southwest. Now tell me, if you didn't live on a street that did this, you wouldn't have a go-kart running the shit out of that. Kids. You know damn well if you had kids would be doing laps out there till the neighbors bitched and complained. There's some big mountains. Now we're getting some hills. This right there. There we land. Still got a ways to go. 100 miles-ish. Yeah, 72 and 18. $1,500 for the airport altitude. Big old rounded off wore down mountains. They're all smooth. Oh, the glaciers wore the fuckers off. They used to be pointy. Reaper could have done this flight like 8 times by now. What is the maximum speed on that, Reaper? Mach what? That's got to be up there. Oh, somebody's flying the Stearman. There we go. One is out for a nice leisurely flight. 2.5? Yeah, that thing's cooking. That was a fast bird. They used to have one of the escape pods on display at the local, right outside the local airbase. That saved the crew. They had to punch out. And they actually had the pod sitting out by the front gate on a stand. They put it up on a trailer out there to stand, like, so that people could see it. It's pretty cool. Stu says, "Hi, I feel the Reaper." I think he's mad at me. The door's open. She's going in and out, in and out. I'm not getting a treat. It's getting chilly in here, though. Now we're gonna have to shut the door, turn the heat back on. The poor thing. All the flights are animated. Awesome. Feels ripped off. Yeah, she's mad. Poor thing is deaf as a doornail now. Completely. It's just, that's just happened. Now her sight's going too. When she's got cataracts, so she can see but only shadows. What's the matter, stink dog? Poor thing. You want a treat? Oh, I said treat. Now Maddie pokes her head around the corner. Did you say treat? I think we'll be right back on and give him a snack. They're having some leftover bacon from this morning. Now they're happy. You can get a medical marijuana card. I could have got one a long time ago, but I quit smoking. I don't want to put any more shit in my lungs. How far are we? Can I just activate my approach now? That's not what I wanted, dumbass. Oh, once we pick up this next pathway, I'll activate the approach. There we go. Gotta do it from here. Be on track. Yeah, just a slight different. I don't know why my autopilots have all been putting in these stupid loops lately. I have no idea why. No, they're just... oh, whatever. We'll live with it. I see no TOD on this because this thing doesn't have... this thing doesn't even have that as an option. What's our next waypoint? Altitude. Is what? What we got? 3,200 is the next. Well, we shouldn't even have a hold in there. 3,200 feet's next on our list. Get a little closer, we'll get down there. Start descending. Afraid if I go down too low too quick, I'll smack into one of these mountains. Big old hay fields. Where's the cow barn? Horses or cows? That many hay fields. Cows. Oh, there's a reaper. Nuke plant. Nuke plant and hydro dam all in one. Generate a lot of power over there. These morons want to take out fucking dams that are generating power for millions of people. So they want to shut down millions of kilowatts of power and make everything electric. You can't do that, people. Are you really that dumb? You can't take away power plants and get more power and electric intensive on your grid. You can't do both. You can't put more usage on your grid and take away production. I honestly, I can't find, you know, you always want to find the underlying cause of why we do things. And that one makes no sense whatsoever. None. There's no logical reason to do any of that. Just makes no sense. My poor brain hurts trying to figure out why they would do it, because there's no profit involved. Well, there's profit involved in batteries and all that shit. Speaking of batteries, did you see where Hyundai's charging $60,000 if you have to replace your battery? New Hyundai car. The car doesn't even cost that much. The car's like $54,000. But if your battery goes to shit and it's not under warranty for whatever reason you cracked it, it's not under warranty. It's $60,000. Shows you how dumb they are? Yeah, fucking right it does. I mean, they're absolutely stupid. It makes no sense. But yeah, Hyundai, first time they thought it was a fluke, you know, but there's a second guy down that's gotten the bill for 60 grand on a $54,000 car. $60,000 to replace the battery because they don't have extras, so they have to make it an extra one just to replace it. So it's special cost. 60,000 fucking. There's going to be no used market for electric cars because you don't want to buy a car that you're going to have to pay to replace the battery. It's like, yeah, oh look, I got this used Tesla for $15,000. Yeah, but you need $45,000 new batteries in it. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Thank you, Colonel. That's a riot. Thank you so much. You gotta throw a good in there and some bacon hearts.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Just put double A's in.
I'm gonna have the best fucking night of my life.
Put some double A's in, she'll run. Thank you so much, Colonel. That was funny. Did you ever see the video? Did you all ever see the YouTube video of the dude that dressed up in the suit and got a power lift? It was going up the windows of people on like 3rd and 4th floor down in Miami. They'd get up to their window, when he'd see somebody on their balcony, he'd go up in a clipboard. There's the bling. That's how they made it. He'd go up with his clipboard on the 3rd and 4th floor with this power lift and, excuse me, I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. He did it in person up on the 3rd and 4th level balconies. Oh my God, I was laughing a fool over that. That was so funny. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. It's got me laughing on that one. I needed that today. That was funny. The dude did it with it being out on the car, out on the thing. It was so funny. We got 50 miles before we have to descend. Got plenty of time. I'm worried if I descend too soon, I'm going to hit that ridge. Where's that ridge? That ridge show on our map? No, not really. I'll be right there. So I'm hesitant to descend yet. Thank you, Colonel. Needed that laugh. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated, sir. That was too good. Definitely got to do something today. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do today. I'm working on this thing. I got that just about done. The whole packing thing. most of that done. Well, not packing, but getting everything set in the list. Trying to make sure everything fits. Does anybody know that when you fly, if you take the one carry-on and a personal item, or is it just a carry-on? No personal item. Used to be you could carry your carry-on luggage in a backpack. I don't know if you can do both things. Airports have gotten weird about what they allow. Train, they don't care. As long as it's under 50 pounds, you can have 2 bags under 50 pounds, and then after that, you can check or bring them on the train with you. They don't give a shit. You bring a lot of shit on the train. I know a guy who moved on the train because it's cheaper. Just kept packing his boxes and traveling back and forth on the train. It was cheaper than renting a U-Haul. I don't even know how long I'm going for. We're supposed to be figuring it out next week. All I know is I told him I want to go to Gibraltar. So I want to go to Gibraltar. I know we got to go through customs and crap to go there again because it's not part of the EU anymore. It's part of England. But I want to go there just so I can look across the bay and see Africa. Silliest thing in the world, but I want to see Africa. I want to say, yeah, I've seen Africa. I think you can do both. Yeah, I haven't traveled so long on a plane. Because if I can do both, I'm fine. Because I got a really small backpack which I can keep my laptop and shit in. Then my bag for all my clothes. I mean, I can stuff it all in there, but I just soon have the laptop where I can use it. I really want to land in London and take the train to Paris and then jump on the flight from Paris to Lisbon, because I can take the flight right from London to Lisbon. I get to fly in Ryanair. That's going to be fun. It's cheap. It's like $40. Just wear your clothes and take a layer off each day. Dude, I'm going camping. I'm going camping in Europe. As crazy as it sounds. He's got a camper and we're just going to drive around, bum around for a week or two, see shit. Still don't know how long, probably 10 days. I won't do it for 2 weeks, but I really want to. I'm hesitant because I'm not sure. I'm an idiot when it comes to cities. Like, I'm a real idiot when it comes to cities. I'd have to be able to get from, and I'm sure it's stupid easy to get from Heathrow to the train station. You can go through customs at the train station to get into Europe, which they say takes about an hour. And then because I want to go through the channel. I know, not Ryanair, I know. That's the only train. That's like the only plane I've got to make it. But then I can jump on the train. I want to go through the channel. I want to take the high-speed train to France. You know? I just want to. It's something I've wanted to do forever. Bucket list. It'll add about half a day's travel, but I'm edgy about getting from Heathrow to the train, and then from train to Charles de Gaulle Airport. I know nothing about cities. I avoid cities like the fucking plague. Ryanair might let me fly the plane. I bet my landing's better. Yep, right there is why I didn't drop down. I knew I was going to go over that little bastard right there. I see it. The Eurostar is cool. So everybody says, and I want to take it so that I want to take. I don't have the time. If I had the time, I would take the train. I got a hold of a travel agency, and they were willing to do the whole setup for me, and I really wish I had the time. But I would have stayed. I would have taken the Eurostar to London to Paris, and then from Paris to stay overnight in Paris, catch the train the next day to Spain, stay overnight in Spain, catch the train the next day down to Portugal. That just would have been an awesome trip. I just don't have the 3 extra days to do it, the $500 extra to do it. Because the hotel rooms is what makes it expensive. But I'm already going to be playing for a plane from... There's no difference in cost between London and Portugal or France and Portugal. It's the same thing, and they each have planes that go every... They have like 8-10 planes a day, both airports. So it's not really a big deal. It's just me being an idiot to worry about getting from the airport to the train station, which is all my train in London. And the same, I can go by, I can, right in the same station, I can get to the airports. So, I'm worrying over nothing. I'm worrying because I'm just an idiot and I don't like cities. I'm sure I'll go, I'll be able to find my way and I'll have a good time. I want to check that off my bucket list. Plus, I also want to go 200 miles an hour on a train. That sounds silly, but this is something I want to do. Of course, somebody said if I had the money, if you sign up for the first class on the train, you don't have the they have their own customs line. But that's like $400. $400 for a 2.5 hour trip with a train. It's like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I'll probably bump up to business class. That won't get me through the freaking queue line any faster. The customs line any faster. But. I know I'll be fine. I'll stick out like a sore thumb. Everybody will be like, yeah, that's a fat ass. I know I'll be fine. I'm just antsy about it. But I am trying to put that on the schedule to take the train. The Eurostar goes like once an hour, something like that. Well, it's not like I'm gonna have trouble making connections. And I'll just pick a really late flight out of France. Take like one of the last flights out of France. A lot will depend on what time my plane gets in to London. Because I may have to stay overnight to make it work. I don't know. We'll figure it out over the next couple of weeks. I just got to remember between now and then not to watch any Ryanair landings. Somebody with a Beechcraft. second. Oh. I know I'll be fine. I'm just antsy. My first time ever to Europe. I don't know why I'm antsy about cities. I mean, I go to Montreal, I go to New York. I don't go to New York anymore. I get around fine, Montreal. Paris is a lot bigger. Go London, but we're over that ridge. Yeah, that's what they said. Once it comes out of the tunnel, then she opens up. That's what I've heard. When she comes out the tunnel, that's when she really starts. Are you gonna go down, plane? Why can't I turn you off? Go down. Down. There we go. .600 feet a minute descent rate on this thing. Look at this, I've almost burned through all that fuel again. I'm supposed to be able to make this entire flight on less than a tank. I'm almost completely through that fuel again. Something's not going, and it's not like I don't have it leaned out. They ain't leaner and they're going to shut off. I talked to Gunner about that since that update. Something's squirrely. That burning through huge amounts of fuel. Oh well. I think we got enough to make it. I'm sure we got enough to make it. We're almost there. Gonna make that silly loop thing. I don't know why I got a hold. There should be no hold. Now we're gonna go straight in. Fuck the hold. We didn't need a hold anyways. I didn't watch charts either. Oh, I've been watching, but my hands were tied. She got crazy. She got crazy. There, we took that loop out. That was a stupid loop anyways. You're having fun getting your chair all configured? Told you shouldn't have got her that rope for Christmas. But did you listen? Nope, you did. It was quite a pain, I'm sure. But once you get it all set up, it should be nice. But now you won't buy anything else for it because you're like, oh fuck, it's too hard to set that up. So in the long run, it'll save you even more money because you won't buy shit. Because how hard it'll be to get squared away where you want it. Only worry when I'm on a knife, rope, and duct tape. That's when you worry. Oh, we got a douchebag on the fucking YouTube. Douchebag, why do people do that to their dogs? Feed them all kinds of stuff. They're fucking hungry. That's why. Maybe I should have left the holding pattern in there. I'm not descending fast enough. No, there's no way I'm descending fast enough to get there. I don't think. I see it now. Yeah, it's just sucking juice down. Look at it. It's fucking down to... I filled it in Louisville, and it's down to yellow again. And I had, according to all the shit, enough fuel in this thing to make this entire flight, no problem. What's my altitude? It's way too fucking high. I'm gonna drop some flaps and pull the throttles back, see if we can't drop some altitude the hard way. Where's my gear? Where the fuck is my gear? There it goes. We're going too fast. Screw you, autopilot. You're going away. I don't want you down here. Combat landing, yep. You know, that my buddy was in the Marine Corps for 24 years. Yeah, the new update fucked a lot of stuff. He was in the Marine Corps for 24 years. The most scared he was in the entire time, and he was in war zone being shot at and shit. They said the most scared he was the entire time was combat landing in a C-130. You start at 20,000 feet and you dive for the end of the runway. At 2,800 feet a minute descent, it's not too bad. Props configured. Everything configured for landing. We got misses. She's got it down. She's already down where she should be. Got a nice smooth landing. Before I forget, I want to say a big shout out, thank you to Colonel Indiana Long Nuts for the donation. Another big, huge shout out to Mrs. TPHI for checking in on me, knowing I was alone for Christmas. She checked in every hour or so. Appreciate it. She's being an old mother hen, and it didn't go unnoticed, and was very thankful for it. Let's put it that way. And I hope everybody else had an amazing Christmas. That's those cows look at planes going over all the time. No. Nose up. Nose up. A little harder than I wanted, but we're down. Yeah, she is. She's a great lady. You got yourself an amazing wife. Taxi on in there. We'll park it and call it a day. Probably do something similar tomorrow. I'm going to do a few during the day rather than the regular night schedule. For a couple of days anyways. Well, I got the time. I'm still using my nights to myself. Where the hell is she going? She's just going. She don't care. Close enough. We're gonna call it here, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Much appreciated. We're just gonna, I'll be in and out of the sim pretty much the rest of the day. Probably all day tomorrow. Well, when you get a flight going later on this afternoon, you let me know and I'll jump in the sun and we'll go somewhere. This is not live stream, but if anybody's welcome to come along. But if you want to do something later, hit me up. I'm not doing anywhere. So whatever plane, whatever flight, I don't give a shit. I'm up for it. Thanks everybody. That goes for everybody. If you want to fly later, get a jump in chat. We'll figure something out. But thanks everybody. Have a merry. I hope you all had a great Christmas. Thanks for sharing that video, Stu. That cat is absolutely adorable. And on that note, guys, take care of yourself and each other.